The longest minute of the day.
Yes, it is. Okay, I have to make sure she's ready. Ready? I call this regular session meeting of the Wetzel County Schools to order. We'll begin today with Mrs. Mitchell leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. Okay, we'll start with recognitions, which is always a good thing. I'll turn it over to Mrs. Porter.
Okay, all right, so tonight we are first going to recognize Miss Billy Wildman. Please come up. She successfully completed AP Bio. So again, this is another higher level class, so we'll be able to offer to our students, but that's a big challenge. You have to go and you have to study and you have to work towards it, and in order to teach an AP class, you have to take this course and get through it. So congratulations. Here's a little sweet treat for you. Thank you so much.
And as long as you're still up there, let's go ahead and do the Wetzel County Public Libraries.
Okay, so we are very thankful that our citizens of Wetzel County continue to pass our levy, and because of that, we are able to give each of our county libraries $10,000 this time around. So we love that you inspire the love of reading and help our students in that way. Together we're building strong, connected communities, one library at a time, one book at a time. So Danielle from Payne City. Okay, she was unable to make it, right? Okay. Sarah from New Martinsville. Sarah, thank you so much for all you do. Thank you. Okay, can I have Missy and Marilyn from Pine Grove? Thank you, ladies. Quick picture. Thank you so much. And can I have Gina from 100? Thank you, Gina. Very good job.
And Mrs. Porter,
Yes.
Mr. Hassett is also here, and I believe he's the president or whatever of the trustees for New Martinsville Library. So thank you
Well,
for
come on up for a
coming.
picture then. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, number 3, annual review of Wetzel County Policy GCEB, and is also located on the public review on the website. Mr. Barkus, do you have anything you want to say about it since it's a policy?
I believe this one's just the annual review, correct, Mr. McPherson?
This is, the state requires us to annually review areas of high need and then say we reviewed it and send it on to them so that we can employ retired substitute teachers for more than 140 days.
And if I look, when I looked at it, it's like everything that we have
Correct.
is high need now. So
Correct.
that-
So as long as somebody is certified in that area and subbing and retired, they can go over 140 days because of this. We are simply jumping through a hoop.
Is there a period they have to wait after retirement or immediately?
60 days.
60 days.
Yeah. Okay, so do I have a motion for approval of the annual review of the Wetzel County Policy GCEB?
So moved.
It's moved by Mr. Casterlo. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mrs. Nice. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Okay, number 4, superintendent's information.
So fall sports are in full action. Kids are practicing and getting ready and playing some games already, so that's kind of fun for us. We have 7, I think today was the number I got, 7 boys from 100 Heritage that are playing with short line, ready to do the co-op. So that's exciting. Mr. Kelch told me this morning when I was out there that he was excited he got a few other boys to play. So that's exciting for them. I want to thank all of our principals and staff for hosting all of our open houses and back to school bashes. I think they were very successful this year. A lot of fun. We got to attend to all of them, so that was great. I also want to thank our bus drivers. They have been very proactive about running routes and making sure of the best way to pick up our children, the safest way to pick up our children, and doing some adjusting as needed. Our school cooks have been busy feeding our children already. And the first week of school was a success. It was a good time. So I think that we're on the right track. I also, Mr. McPherson, thanks to his great driving skills to Pittsburgh, has commandeered a couple Spanish
It turns out if you're willing to drive to Pittsburgh Airport twice, including once at 2 o'clock in the morning, you can come back with some Spanish teachers.
Okay.
So I plan to go once a week.
And our one Spanish teacher will be helping with math.
Mhm.
She's also certified in mathematics. She will have to teach some Spanish, but we're going to get kind of a double whammy with
That's
her.
great.
So that's my update. Yes.
The students that are playing football from 100 Heritage to Short Line, how do they get back and forth?
We have a shuttle run set up for them to get there, and then after school, we have a shuttle run back for the middle school kids and also the high school kids. So the high school kids are there already.
And they do band or whatever they want to do?
Yep, thanks to Teresa, we've worked out a shuttle to make sure that
Activity bus for the
activity
evening.
bus.
Great.
Okay, just making sure that,
Thank you.
I had heard that, but I wanted to,
It took us a little bit of time to kind of work out exactly how we were going to make that happen. A little trial and error, but I think we've got it pretty set.
Right.
Okay, anything else?
That's all.
Okay, then we'll go down to superintendent's recommendations. First thing is approval of minutes from the regular meeting, July 29th, 2025. Do I have a motion for approval of the minutes?
So moved.
It's moved by Mrs. Mitchell, is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mrs. Nice, any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Personnel matters. We have resignations, professional personnel, service personnel, extracurricular. Do I have a motion for approval of the superintendent's recommendations as outlined under personnel matters?
so moved.
So moved by Mr. Glasscock. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mrs. Nice. Any discussion? Okay, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. C and D are both recommendations from the superintendent. The first one is a consideration and possible action on the superintendent's recommendation that a professional employee's unpaid suspension be ratified by the board. And the second one is consideration and possible action on the superintendent's recommendation that a professional employee's paid suspension be ratified by the board.
I move for an executive session.
Mr. Caslo's moved for an executive session. It's been seconded by Mr. Glasscock. All those in favor of going to executive session say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. We are going to executive session at 5:38.
You have to read all that.
A personnel motion code 6-9A-4B-2-A for the discussion of personnel matters. returning to regular session at 5:46. We left executive session at 5:45 with Mrs. Nice motioning, Mrs. Mitchell seconding, and it was unanimous that we would come back to regular session. So now looking under ratification of superintendent's recommendation on letter C.
Madam President, I recommend that you ratify the unpaid suspension of professional personnel of Kermit Walmsley.
Okay, do I have a motion for that?
So moved.
It's been moved by Mrs. Nice. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been seconded by Mrs. Mitchell. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Now on the second one, which I do want to make a correction on, the consideration of possible action of the superintendent's recommendation that a service, not professional for the second one, employees' paid suspension be ratified by the board.
Madam President, I recommend that you ratify the paid suspension of Sarah Grimm, service personnel employee.
Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion, we accept the superintendent's recommendation.
Mr. Glasscock made the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mrs. Nice. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Now, under routine matters, we have memorandum of understanding between Northern Panhandle Head Start and the Wetzel County Board. We have release from Wetzel County Schools, and I had that number. Do you remember what it was? 20? I wrote it down.
8 request.
Oh, yes. Well, that's since the beginning of the school year. Do you want it down? 8 requests have been going to Tyler
8.
previously, and 3 are going from homeschool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 this time. 10, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 want to come in.
Okay, 6 want to come in and 10 that are leaving. Thank you, Mr. Glasscock. Okay. Then we have an out-of-state trip, work release, a leave of absence, and use of facilities. Okay. And then under chaperones and volunteers, we have to do this every year. So Mr. Castello, if you would step out of the room, please, since you're listed first up there. This is approval for the board members to serve as chaperones or volunteers in Wetzel County Schools.
I think you needed to vote on these other things first.
Oh, I didn't put a motion there.
There's no motion there.
Which the motion.
They don't go
I do
under,
all of
they don't go under chaperones and volunteers?
I
But
have,
you're voting on them individually, but you're voting on them individually.
well, the routine matters is at the very end, and that's where I put that's where I have the motion out on
Yeah, we
that.
should have been voting before.
So we need to move the motion up there. I should have did the chaperones separately, because they have to still approve the Magnolia High School ones.
So, do a motion on what we just said and then do this.
But
Okay.
add,
Yeah.
Mr. Castello.
but add on the Magnolia,
The high school.
the Magnolia High School chaperones, that's their list.
Okay, all right. So, we finished, I appreciate you helping.
Sorry.
So we had the chaperones and the we got to there. We have the Magnolia High School ones. And then we'll do each of us separately. Okay, do I have a motion for the approval of the things that's listed under routine matters, not counting the board members' things?
Yes.
Everybody, Magnolia's people have already been
Raptor.
raptured, okay?
Okay, all right. So do we have that motion for that? Mrs. Nice, do I have a second?
Second.
It's moved by Mrs. Nice and second by Mrs. Mitchell. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Now we'll go back up and do the chaperone volunteer section.
That's how Joe got it, 'cause I'm wondering. No.
Okay. I move that we approve Mr. Castello to serve as a chaperone volunteer in Wetzel County Schools for the 24-25 school year.
Second.
It's been moved by Mrs. Spawner, seconded by Mrs. Mitchell. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries unanimously.
Mrs. Bonner is the next board member under consideration. Do I have a motion to approve Mrs. Bonner as a chaperone and a volunteer?
I move to approve Mrs. Bonner.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Then moved and seconded that Mrs. Bonner be approved as a chaperone volunteer in Wetzel County Schools for, that should be the 25-26 school year, shouldn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who seconded that, BC? Was Mitchell or Glasscock? Mitchell?
Yes. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
All right.
Aye. Opposed? Okay.
Started today.
We changed,
Correct the year.
which corrected the year up here.
All right. Okay, so we got Mr. Glasscock. Do I have a motion to approve for the, as Mr. Glasscock to serve as a chaperone volunteer in the Wetzel County Schools for the 25-26 school year?
So moved.
It's been moved by Mr. Costello. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been seconded by Mrs. Nice. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. I move that we approve Christine Mitchell to serve as a chaperone volunteer in Wetzel County Schools for the 25-6 school year. Is there a second?
Second.
This has been moved by Mrs. Bonner, seconded by Mrs. Nice. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Motion carries unanimously. I move that Christine Nice for approval to serve as a chaperone volunteer in Wetzel County Schools for the 25-26 school year. Is there a second?
A second.
It's moved by Mrs. Bonner, seconded by Mr. Costello. Those all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Treasurer's report.
I have nothing for you this evening.
I have one thing. I just received a letter,
Oh, yes.
and it's very nice to see this. You said that they've reviewed, from the State Department, an audit of the Wetzel County Board of Education for the fiscal year ending June 30th, 2024. Either no findings were noted or findings were adequately addressed. Therefore, the audit file is considered closed. Thank you once again.
Thank you.
Wish I could read that again next year.
Thank you.
Okay, number 7, second reading of revised and deleted Wetzel County policies. We can either do these all together or individually.
I'm fine with all together.
Okay. Okay,
Wasn't
so-
there one that we went over last time that you were gonna make?
That was IKA. We made an edit to that. That should be in your packet.
Amended, yeah.
We added the Latin lingo along with
Okay.
the highest
Yeah.
honors and high honors. And
Okay.
Yeah, right here. So do I have approval of the first and second reading of the revised and deleted policies as listed in the chart? It's moved by Mrs. Nice. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mrs. Mitchell. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Okay, number 8, establishment of the superintendent goals. I move that we go to executive session on personnel motion, which is 6-9A-4B-2-A for discussion of personnel matter. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved by Mrs. Fawner and seconded by Mrs. Nice. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And any against? The motion carries unanimously. We'll go in and discuss that at 5:55. we are back to regular session at 6:20. We left the executive session at 6:19. It was moved by Mrs. Bonner and seconded by Mrs. Mitchell to come back to regular session, and it was approved unanimously. There's nothing for us to vote on this. This is just developing the SMART goals and what we'll be checking up on throughout the year and at the end of the year with you. Thank you. Okay, any board member committee reports? Nobody?
Maltai has all the county students because everybody started at a different time, but last week they had everybody there.
Okay, good.
Every county participated.
There are no delegations that signed up today. Other items?
I'm not gonna report out on that tonight, we're so new into it, but the next one we'll be reporting on benchmarking and, probably some updates on our tech center.
Okay, thank you. So the date and time of the next meeting is September 9th, county office at 5:30 PM. Do I have a motion for adjournment?
So moved.
It's been moved by Mr. Castello. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been seconded by Mrs. Nice. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries unanimously.